Hi all, welcome to the League SBC guide. The two cards, and honestly maybe not the most appealing cards in the world for folks, but hopefully in terms of the packs they can be worth it for you in return. If we can smash likes, it would be awesome. Sub to the channel if you're new. Follow me on Twitter at GIsLegend. All the links are down below for posting channel and social media links as always. And comment down below, did you do Delaine or Moalida? And in terms of cost, you're looking at around 200k to do at the moment. And in terms of pack value, it is going to be not the best return. I've been trying to sit down working out the cost, but because there's so many like small packs, it's like some are like 5k packs, some are 7k packs, some are 20k packs, some are 6k, and then like the highlight is the like you get 22.5s, and then you've got a mega pack for PSG. As always, all the routes are just flying through in the background, so you're welcome to like kind of sit and pause if there's any individual players that you wish to kind of look at. But I've just fundamentally went through the golds first for every team, then tried to go bronzes where I can, and then tried to get silvers in, because it's most likely the silvers is where the inflation will kick in, and like gold will see an increase but not as dramatically as say like the bronzes or the silvers. I've also got to be wary as well that some of the players that I may have used, I've tried to go through all the routes. I may have included players that I was like, they were there the first time when I've included them, when I've maybe packed them, but they may no longer since be at the club. So be wary of that. In terms of general costs, each route is roughly working out at minimum 7k as the cheapest at the moment, which looks around St Etienne. The most expensive is working out around 18 to 20k, which is funnily enough not PSG. PSG is about 10-15k, and depending on your console, and it's looking at the moment where it's like Nimes and Montpellier are the most expensive. Like Nimes is only expensive because you need 5 players, but for some reason folk are going a little bit crazy on those players. So in terms of packs that you're roughly getting, you're getting like premium mixed player packs, premium electric players packs, prime silver players packs, small gold players packs, mixed player packs quite often. Like in terms of like costings, I would say for your 200k spend, you're probably going to be spending after packs anywhere from 50 to 100k. I would say, like, you're going to get a healthy supply of silvers back, let's put it that way. This is what this kind of set it up for, and that is solely because in terms of like premium mixed players packs, there is it's like, or in mixed players packs in general, you get probably one too many than you would have liked. Like, I would say for 6 mixed players packs, all told, you're getting premium and normal. Basically, that's a third of the league are just mixed players packs, and then you've got like a quarter of the league is like half the other half of the league's pretty much like another like third of the league are like silver based packs, and then you've got your other third is like a mix of gold based packs. So it just gives you an idea that other than really PSG, you've not got too much to kind of say, right, let's do this kind of thing. It's the incentive is there. If like Delaine for me is the option to kind of go for. I was kind of hoping this would have been Kurzawa's Crown and Glory. I thought we might have got SBC Kurzawa for the simple reason that left back is a weak area in Ligue, and Kurzawa with 2 informed boosts on him in 84 would have really done him wonders. It would have made him very, very usable. Like, I can see why they've went 274s pretty much, where like 2 informed boosts do kind of make a difference. But it's like Moalida, 92 pace, 88 dribbling, 80 shots, 78 pass, 68 physical. It's the physical that lets him down. You could put Hawk on him makes him a little bit more usable. In Delaine's case, all he needs is that defending boost and a bit more physical, so you could put certain kind of like Sentinel or whatever on him just to kind of boost up the defending and the physical. But is this League SBC worth it? That is kind of like the big question. For the cards, no. For the packs, this is definitely a good bronze pack method League for what I'm seeing. There's a good abundance of bronzes within the league that you can work with, but there are teams like Nice, Lyon, Montpellier, Monaco, St Etienne, where there is a heavy gold like abundance of players that you kind of really need to rely on. Like, there is bronzes within these teams, but not as many as you would like, and there's a good chance if they're rares, like bronze rares rather than bronze commons, they're going to be a little bit harder to pack, and that's usually when you say to yourself, it's not easy. It becomes, because you sometimes find that these bronzes can go for good money if they're bronze rares, but if they're bronze commons, then it becomes a little bit more difficult. Like bronze commons, are the ones you want. Bronze rares are what you don't want. But would I say it's an SBC that's going to keep in demand? Not really. I feel like Bundesliga has it with Botius. The CSL kind of does have it because it's Brazilians, and you could say the same with Mateus. These two guys, I don't think they've got it. I don't think there is that overall desire to go for it. With PSG, just to say, because it's like you only need a handful of PSGs, you will commonly see the same players feature, but it then becomes a case of like Sarabia, Adrissa, Ander Herrera, Paredes, kind of like your midfield. It then becomes a case of who do you put in elsewhere, so like Kerr, Diallo. So keep that in mind when you're doing like PSG, Nimes. Like Nimes, for example, because you only need 5. Like, yes, we built a gold based squad, but you could easily go bronzes if they're cheap enough to supplement it. There's a lot there's that flexibility that allows you some of these routes, which I feel is like a big difference this year. You need flexibility. If you've not got the flexibility at all to do like these routes, then I would say you're kind of struggling, and it can kind of hamper you really. But you get there in the end, and it's just a case of making things work. That's what it comes down to. Sometimes it works for folks, sometimes it doesn't, and most of the time it doesn't really work for me, but I try and make it work for how I see fit. Like Brest is another one, because you've got not many goals to work with. Like I did say to a lot of folk before this all released, if you'd went heavy on the promoted teams and the teams that had a heavy abundance of silvers, this is when you would be prepared. So it keeps you well and truly ticking over, and you're not going to find yourself really too short of options to keep yourself prepared. Like, prices will obviously settle, give it middle of the week, and because you've got the like League Player of the Month coming up fairly soon as well, that we'll get an idea of what impact that will make on this as well, because folk will want like Ben Yedder or Di Maria in their clubs. They're definitely appealing cards, especially if Ben Yedder's 87 happens, so definitely keep that in mind before everything else as well. So what we'll do is we'll finish off the last team with Toulouse. I'll quickly show off the packs that you get, like the Prime Silver players and so forth. But all in all, is it really worth it? It's going to be the continual question. No, I think we're not going to see folk overly happy with this. But obviously if a third and fourth player was to suddenly drop later in the year and they're more usable, then I'd imagine folk will definitely jump on and do them. So keep your eyes peeled, folks, with your bronze pack method, but also keep an eye with the silver packs as well that we get through the rest of the weeks. If you wish to kind of slowly grind towards it. Well, let me know, folks, in the comments below. Are you going to do this League SBC at all? Smash the like as always, sub to the channel if you're new, follow me on Twitter at JZLegend. Take it easy all, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all later.